For attendance, for the work already, Esther Simmons, Marcus, Marvin Carmada, Bernie Sonner, Arnold Bright, Dave Lopez.
Okay, what happened to this?
I don't know.
Yours is this letter? How about for the girls? Okay, let's give a hand for the girls. Are you ready? Yes, ma'am. Before we are going to start, let us first have reminders. Another reminders for this afternoon session. So, I must Raven, please read number 1. Noisy group will have merit of assessment by the merit. Number 2, Mara.
Shouting, roaming around, sleeping, or not paying attention to physical.
Okay, number 3, Timer.
Students who will participate will receive reward classes.
Number 4, Jose. Okay, so I hope all of you will participate for this afternoon session. What are expected at the end of this 1 hour class? You will be able to let us read everyone. The first objective goal.
Determine the number of possible outcomes in math experiment.
Determine or determine?
Determine.
Determine. Okay, determine. Okay. Second.
Show appreciation of finding the possible outcomes in real life situations.
Then,
Illustrate ways to determine possible outcomes using table, tree diagram, and systematic reasoning.
okay. For our recap, so we will have an activity. This is called Pass the Cabbage. So in this cabbage, there are questions and you are going to pick one question. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We will start here. Pick one question and one chocolate and read your question. What number? Number 1. So this is her question. How do we call? Okay, everybody please read.
How do we call the extent to which an event is likely to occur?
Answer. Experiment. Who would like to react on her answer? Yes, Dominic. Dominic, what's your answer? Sample space. You raise your hand when you answer. Yes? Okay, the correct answer is probability. Okay, pass. Pass again. Okay. Number 6. What refers to a subset of a sample space? Refers to the subset of a sample space. Event is correct. Okay, second one. Pass again. What number? Number 7. Do you think knowing probability and chance is important in life? Why?
para mabigyan ng panibagong bago pagkakataon ng isang tao.
We will be answering this question. How do we determine the number of possible outcomes in an experiment? After this activity, we will be able to answer this question. So, are you ready for the next activity? Okay. Are you familiar with rock, paper, scissors? And beside it's bato, bato. Okay. By pair, you are going to list down, you're going to play for 10 times. 10 times bato, bato, pair. While you are doing the activity by pair, you are going to list the outcomes. For instance, come here, Eric. I'm going to demonstrate to you. Rock, paper, scissors. What is the outcome? We have scissors and paper. Okay, ready? So that you're going to list that one in your notebook. And then who is the winner? Okay? So for 10 times, I'll give you 1 minute to do it. 5 minutes. Okay, time starts now. Okay, while some are still doing the activities, for other groups to finish, okay, I want you to answer this question. For those groups who already finished your answer this one in your notebook. Okay, let's answer first number 1 question. Whose group wants to share their answer on the first question? What was the outcome in your first trial? Yes, Joyce, you? Scissors and rock. Scissors and rock. So we have scissors and rock. Who wins? Okay, rock. Number 2. How many possible outcomes are there? Yes, 3. Why? Or how did you get your answer?
Kasi tatlo lang naman yung pagpipilian natin na gawin yung paper scissors.
Can you list the possible outcomes? Yes? Can you list it? The same hand? Yeah, Carlo? Rock, paper, scissors. Who else? Okay, number 4. What are other ways to present the possible outcomes of the game? For instance, you are asked to write all, not only the outcomes that you find, but all the possible outcomes when you play it by pair. When you already have the pair and you're going to list all the possible outcomes, what are your ways to present it? Listing, label, and tree diagram. Okay, write your answers on the board. Let's listen to Sushen. How she gets her answer.
Table, rock, paper, rock. Are rock, paper,
Okay, let's give Sushen a round of applause. How many possible outcomes? All of the possible outcomes. Okay, 9. How about for the tree diagram?
In the diagram, makikita na siya mga I connect it to the other side. Rock to rock, rock. Rock to paper, the paper wins and the rock lose. And rock to scissor, rock wins, scissor lose. The scissor to rock, the winner is rock. Scissor to paper, the winner is scissor, and scissor to scissor is tie. Paper to rock, the winner is paper, and paper to paper tie. Paper to scissor, the winner is scissor.
How many possible? All of the possible outcomes also 9. And you also have seen there the listing. But what can you say with the listing? Is it complete? No. Okay, maybe not. It's okay. At least you tried. Okay, number 5. How did you feel after engaging in the activity?
Happy.
Okay, you're happy. Who wins? Among the pair? Okay. Number 6. What do you think is the probability that you will win in the game? What do you think is the probability? Is it even? Likely. How many percent? What is your score? 6 out of 10. Okay. So if it's 6 out of 10, what will be the percent? What will be the percentage of that win? 6 over 10. 60. Yes? How did you get 60%? What are your strategies so that you will win in the game? Yes?
Being confident.
Being confident in the game. What else?
Trust yourself.
Trust yourself. What else? Focus. What else?
Concentrate.
We now move on to the next activity. So, I group you according to your specific learning areas. So, we have MAPE for fashion, therapy, food and drinks, science, technology, for the LSP and your adult fund. So, I want you now, I'll give you 1 minute to meet with your groupmates and then you're going to present your outfits. Let's give the floor to the CLE.
Magkano po ba ito? Okay. Mabili.
Ano mo ba ang
Guys, did you know that Coke is good for bibingka, popcorn and candies, bread and watermelon? That's called outcome. Outcome is the result of the experiment.
Milk is also good for bibingka. Milk is also good for bread. Milk is also good for watermelon. Milk is also good for popcorn and candies. Coke is also good for bibingka. Coke is also good for bread. Coke is also good for watermelon. Coke is also good for popcorn and candies. Water is also good for bibingka. Water is also good for bread. Water is also good for watermelon. And water is also good for popcorn and candy. We choose this type of presentation it is because we love foods and food is our passion, and that's all. Thank you.
Of me asking question, I want you to ask question about the activity that we have shown to us. So you will be the one to ask question, and you are going to choose your classmates who is going to answer. Anybody who would like to ask question from the activity? Easy. What is your question?
How did you feel about
I feel exciting and kind of nervous because we're going to wrap around because it's my first time.
Are you satisfied? You can answer? Okay, another question. Yes, Machine. Kaiser.
is that candy is good for our health? Muni mo good ang
We are not saying that candy is good for our health, but we are saying that candy is also good for snacks.
When does the milk good for watermelon?
Also good.
Yes, sir.
Why the PPP real book is belong to us?
Okay. Why? Why? No other questions? Okay. So, in the presentation, how did they show how to find the possible outcomes? For instance, in the food, in the daily group, how did they get the possible outcomes, possible choices? What did they do? What are their strategies to find the possible choices of food? Yes, Shin. Yes? Okay. By pairing. What else? How about in PBB? How did they find the possible victories for the night? The chances that these two students will be evicted from the house. How many chances are there? How many choices are there? There are 2 girls and 6 boys. How many choices? 12. Okay. 12. They, what did you do? They also pair. Okay. So, for this collaboration, or for you to fully understand, I'm going to show you a video presentation, and I want you to answer this question. What was the video all about? Ways of finding possible outcomes in the experiment? What other mathematical concepts have you learned?
Hey guys, Anthony here from Mashup Math. Thank you again for stopping by on this lesson where I'm going to show you how to use a tree diagram to figure out how many different outfits you have in your wardrobe. So
Connected
let's
to
go ahead
that
and get right to it.
fashion and design.
Thanks for joining us on this lesson where we are going to explore how we can use tree diagrams to find possible outcomes. So let's start off with a really easy question. How many possible outcomes are there to flipping a coin? Well, we should know that we only have two possible outcomes. We can either get heads or we can get tails. But what about the possible number of outcomes for flipping a coin twice in a row? Now, to find the possible number of outcomes here, we're going to construct a tree diagram. So our first flip, we're either going to end up with heads or with tails. So if our first flip is heads, then our second flip has two options. And again, those options are heads or tails. And the same goes if our first flip lands on tails. Our second flip has two options, 2, 3, 4 possible outcomes for this scenario of flipping a coin twice in a row. So now we're ready to extend our understanding of tree diagrams to a more complex example where we're going to help Josh figure out how many different outfits he can make with what he has in his wardrobe. So what we're looking to find is what is the total number of different combinations of outfits that we can make with the following choices. So he has 3 tops, a blue t-shirt, a gray hoodie, and a red plaid dress shirt. He also has 2 pairs of jeans to choose from, blue jeans and black jeans. And finally, he has 3 pairs of sneakers, which are running shoes, casual shoes, and high tops. So now, with these options in mind, we're ready to construct a tree diagram to explore how many different combinations exist for his outfit. So let's start off with tops first. He has 3 choices. So we have 3 branches. And one is the blue t-shirt, one is the gray hoodie, and one is the red plaid dress shirt. Now for each top, there are 2 options for jeans. So we pick 2 branches for each option for a top, and show either the blue jeans or the black jeans. And finally, each pair of jeans has 3 options for sneakers. So I draw 3 branches from each pair, and include each option of sneaker.
Okay. We cannot end this video, but I want to ask you, what do you think is the number of outfits that he can make? Do you think? Yes? Are you sure? Can you point? How many outfits? In the TV. Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Any reactions? Yes, Joy? What do you think? 18. 18, why? Try to see.
Meron siya isa tapos may dato. Bali, 3 times 6 times 3.
Any reactions? Any reactions? Other answers? Okay, let's try to see.
So now we have completed our tree diagram, and now we can use it to figure out the total number of possible combinations. Now, for example, one of these outfit combinations is the blue t-shirt with black jeans and casual sneakers. Another possible outfit combination would be the red plaid shirt with black jeans and the high top sneakers. And you can figure out the total number of different outfit combinations by counting all of the shoes in the bottom branches of the tree diagram. And if you count all of these shoes, you get a total of 18 different outfit
So
combinations.
the answer is 18. Okay, very good. So, what was the video all about? Yes? The diagrams, what else? Yes?
Possible outcomes.
Possible outcomes, what else? Yes, girls? Varying the outfits. Okay. What are the possible ways of finding the possible outcomes in the experiment? Using the So, we will have our evaluation. And then for your assignment, I want you to write in your journal notebook about the experiences that you have today. Okay? How did the activity help you to understand probability concepts and finding the number of possible outcomes? Is that clear? Okay. Thank you so much for your cooperation. I hope this day is meaningful